How does a PhD chemist, someone who researches everything, never clicks spam emails, lose $347,000 to a scammer? What if the person stealing from her was actually being held captive and forced to do it? I'll show you the exact four-phase playbook they use, including the hidden warning sign at minute 6 that could save you or someone you love. Because right now, this exact scam has stolen $5.8 billion in 2024 alone. The victims, doctors, engineers, scientists, not careless people. And the scammers, they're enslaved in torture compounds, forced to destroy lives like yours. Meet Dr. Carina Mills, PhD in chemistry, published researcher. She researches everything before making decisions, and she's about to show you how 6 months of perfect psychological manipulation destroyed everything she built. $347,000, her entire life savings, retirement fund, emergency money, gone in 6 months. And she never suspected a thing until it was too late. This is the playbook, the exact four phases scammers use. And by the end, you'll know every warning sign, so this never happens to you or anyone you love. What makes this terrifying? It's not designed for careless people. It's specifically engineered to bypass the defenses of smart, careful, skeptical people, people exactly like you. In the next 10 minutes, I'll walk you through all four phases. You'll see exactly how they build trust, fake legitimacy, and create the perfect trap. And you'll learn the warning signs they pray you never notice. Because once you see phase 4, the slaughter, you'll understand why even the smartest people can't escape once they're in. Let's start at the beginning. August 2023. Carina receives a LinkedIn message. Professional profile, finance background, works at a major investment firm. Hi, Carina. Saw your research on polymer chemistry. I'm working on a materials science investment thesis and would love your expert perspective if you have 10 minutes sometime. Notice something. It's not romantic, it's professional. It references her actual work. It's flattering but not creepy. They talk about research, career paths. He shares insights about the investment world. She shares stories about academia. Over 2 weeks, they message back and forth, never pushy, always respectful. This is phase 1, the approach. Average duration, 2 to 6 weeks. The scammers call it warming the pig. But that's just the beginning. Wait until you see what phase 4 looks like when they're done with you. And here's what makes it work on you. They don't start with money. They start with genuine seeming connection. They research you. They mirror your communication style. They're patient with you, just like they were with Carina. In the compounds, workers receive detailed manuals. Target selection criteria, opening lines, how to research victims using social media, how to avoid red flags in their own profiles. Rakesh said, they told us minimum 2 weeks before mentioning anything financial. Build trust first. Make them think it's their idea to ask about investments. And that's exactly what happened to Carina. Week 3, the conversation moves from LinkedIn to WhatsApp. Easier to chat here, he says. Red flag number 1, Carina missed it. The messages become more frequent. Good morning texts, photos of his day. He asks about her life, remembers details, follows up on things she mentioned. Carina said, it felt like I'd known him for months. He remembered that my mom was having surgery. He asked how my paper submission went. Real details that showed he was actually listening. This is phase 2, building trust. They're creating what psychologists call reciprocal vulnerability. And this is where most victims think everything's fine, right before the trap closes. He shares personal struggles, work stress, family issues, nothing too heavy, just enough to seem real. 6 weeks in, he casually mentions cryptocurrency trading. Message text, made decent returns this month on a trading platform my colleague recommended. Nothing crazy, just 8%, which beats my savings account, LOL. Notice the delivery? Not a sales pitch. Casual, self-deprecating. Nothing crazy. He's managing expectations, seeming humble, appearing legitimate. Carina asks about it, exactly as planned. The manual says, let them ask, never push. If they don't ask within 2 months, abandon and move to next target. He sends screenshots of his trades. Small gains, nothing outrageous. The platform looks professional. Real-time charts, news feeds, customer support. Over the next week, he teaches her the basics. How cryptocurrency markets work, how to read charts, how his platform has insider features that give slight advantages. Carina said, I'm a scientist. I ask questions. He had answers for everything. The platform had documentation, terms of service. Everything looked legitimate. And that's the key. They don't just fake the relationship, they fake legitimacy. Professional websites, fake regulatory licenses, fake customer reviews. They clone real platforms, use names that sound similar to legitimate companies, create social proof everywhere you look. Have you seen messages like this? Drop a comment if this sounds familiar. Your story could save someone else. Month 2, Karina deposits $5,000 to test the platform. Small amount, safe. She makes small trades, sees small returns 3%, 5%, 8%. She withdraws $500 to test it. The money arrives in her bank account within 48 hours. Withdrawal confirmed, fear diminishes, trust increases. This is phase 3, the fattening. They let you in, they let you withdraw, they prove the platform works. But in just 2 minutes, you'll see why this is actually the most dangerous phase, because once you're fattened comes the slaughter. Over the next 2 months, Karina increases her investment, $10,000, then $25,000. Each time she can withdraw if needed. The relationship continues. He celebrates her wins, provides tips that seem to work. Karina said, "At this point, I'd made about $15,000 in profit. It wasn't life-changing money, but it was real. I could see it in my account. I could withdraw it. Why wouldn't I invest more?" This is where the psychology gets sophisticated. They're exploiting several cognitive biases. Confirmation bias. You're seeing profits, confirming it works. Sunk cost fallacy. You've invested time and trust. Hard to walk away. Fear of missing out. He's making more than you. You don't want to miss opportunities. Social proof. Other investors on the platform showing profits. Behind the scenes, those numbers on the screen are completely fake. There are no real trades, no real market. Your money goes straight into cryptocurrency wallets controlled by the syndicate. From there, it's layered through dozens of transactions, converted to different cryptocurrencies, moved across borders, laundered through legitimate businesses that Chen Ji controlled. Month 4, Karina has $80,000 on the platform. She's withdrawn $20,000 in total. Proof it works. Then comes the pitch. Message text. There's a special opportunity this week, institutional level access that's normally closed to retail investors. Minimum $100,000 but potential 40% return in 10 days. I'm putting in 150,000. No pressure though. No pressure, except he's doing it, except it's time limited, except she might miss out. Karina said, "I didn't have $100,000 liquid, but I had 50,000 in savings, and the platform had proven itself, so I deposited it, all of it. What would you have done at this point? Comment below. Be honest." The special opportunity works. Her 50,000 becomes 90,000 in a week. She tries to withdraw it. Error message. Withdrawal pending administrative review. She contacts support. They explain. Large withdrawals require tax prepayment for compliance. 20% of the withdrawal amount, $18,000. She pays it. Another error. Account flagged for suspicious activity. Requires security deposit. $25,000 more. This is phase 4, the slaughter, and it's where they take everything. The romantic interest becomes urgent. This is normal, just bureaucracy. If you don't pay the security deposit, you'll lose everything. Karina said, "I took out a home equity loan for $40,000. I was $130,000 invested at this point. I couldn't just walk away. That's not how I thought about it. I thought I was solving a problem to access my money." She pays the security deposit. The platform freezes. Messages stop responding. One morning, the entire website is gone, vanished. His number is disconnected. LinkedIn profile deleted. Customer service email bounces. Total lost $347,000. Gone forever. And somewhere in Cambodia, behind concrete walls and barbed wire, a worker like Rakesh moves on to the next victim. Karina's story isn't unique. It's the exact same playbook used on thousands of victims every month. If you know someone who might be vulnerable, share this video right now. Tag them. Send them the link. It could save everything they have. And it works because it's not about stupidity. It's about sophisticated psychological manipulation combined with fake legitimacy. This could happen to anyone. In part 3, I'm going to give you the 10 red flags that could save you or someone you love from losing everything.